Hi everybody, welcome to week 9. So this week's video is going to be pretty brief. I just wanted to introduce the two modules we'll be doing and give you some reminders about upcoming due dates. So module 16 is the first one for this week, and that is on culture and consumption in the 1920s. So there's a lot of fun stuff in this module. Talk about prohibition and the American public's response to prohibition, some of the debates and the culture wars that arose over kind of sensationalized court cases in the decade. The most important thing to understand about this module is understanding the kind of push and pull in the 1920s between progressive action. So for example, women entering more into the public sphere, being elected to public office, wearing shorter skirts, agitating for their rights, and along the same lines, progressive changes in arts and culture, so the Harlem Renaissance and the Jazz Age. And then on the other side, the rise of conservatism. So lots of conservative economic policies, lots of backlash against immigrants and anarchists and communists, backlash against labor organizing, fundamentalism. So there's push and pull, and you see this especially in things like prohibition, the debates over alcohol consumption. And then module 17, we're looking at the Great Depression. So the tail end of the 1920s, after all of this stuff has been happening, we'll look at the economic effects of the changes from the decade and the practices of consumerism and how that changes the American economy. And then we'll look at the effects of the Depression and the stock market crash and the beginnings of Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal. So starting to get into the kind of alphabet soup of the New Deal, as you'll see in module 17, and then when we get to module 18 next week, there's tons of acronyms. So different programs each have their own 3-letter acronym. I'm going to do my best to explain them all, and hopefully it won't be too overwhelming. But yeah, it's really interesting. We're getting right into the heart of the 20th century now, so there's lots of good stuff coming up. All right, speaking of things coming up, you do have an assignment due this Friday, your second primary source analysis paper. The prompt and the guidelines are available on Canvas. In addition, your second extra credit opportunity is due October 25th, and I posted the prompt for that as well. You can find that on our homepage on Canvas too. This one I'm asking you to go through and look at some of the posters that are created in the context of the New Deal and under the Works Progress Administration. I will be holding office hours on campus this week on Wednesday from 12 to 2 in H110W. And I think that's it. Email me if you have any questions, and have a great week. Bye.